Hi friends, today we are focusing on results. We are going to take a look at our data and our data table, and we are going to look at those results, talk a little bit about them, and then talk about how to graph those results. Let's get busy. All right, I'm writing in my journal. I just want to let you know what it is I wrote for this time. I put today's date and analyze data, make graphs. I'll just put graphs and write results. All right. So remember, we did our test. Please do at least 3 trials of your test and record the data in some kind of chart. Remember that your data is in numbers. It's something that you did and that you can measure. You can measure it on a scale like I did, a turbidity scale. Maybe you measure with a ruler, a stopwatch, some kind of balance or scale. It should be a number that you can use to make graphs. So let's take a look at the website now where we'll make our graph. I am on a site called canva.com. You can make a free account for most of their products. I searched up graphs and they have lots pre-made, and I just want to kind of show you what I did here. This is my water clarity test. And I put in the test here, and really all I did was copy one of their graphs, and I'm going to show you how I made it my own, okay? Now you can also go to createagraph.com, which is pretty easy to use for students, and they get to adjust the colors and put in their information. I'll show you that in a second. But because I had 9 sets of data, because of my 3 tests, Create a Graph would not let me make that 3rd set of data. I'll go back and show you how to use that one in just a minute. This is kind of what I did here. I just took their graph and then I made it my own, okay? All right, in here I might have gone down a little bit and put something like as measured by turbidity scale, okay? Then I just clicked and put in the test so you would know which test, and I adjusted it so you could actually read it. All right, and then I'm going to double click here and make this test 2. Actually, I got to spell it correctly, I suppose. Test 2, and adjust it so it's about the same. And then test 3. All right. Then, get that there, one more maybe. There we go. Okay, then I went to the data here, and this is where I changed things so that I could put in what I needed it to say. And you'll see it's changing the data on the graph as I am typing, okay? And then I got rid of the things I didn't need, all right? And then I put in my data. So we put, actually this was test 1, test 2, test 3. And then down here is where I put in the type of material that I use for filtering, okay? And then I put in my data from my chart. Oops, I keep doing that. Go back here. There we go. And then I just get rid of this. And then you'll see that I have my data, okay? And then you can put whatever else you need to put on there, but it's a pretty easy way to make a quick graph, all right? Let me go back and show you how to use that other website. Here's the Create a Graph website. You can choose the type of graph and you'll kind of be starting from scratch. Let me just show you what that would look like. And I'll use just 2 sets of data so that we can make a nice little bar graph that you would might use with your students or with your for your project, I guess. All right, so we've got our design. You can decide how you want the direction of your stacks, the shape, and so on. Then you click on the data, and we're going to put in water clarity. We're going to put in our filter material and our clarity. Okay, and we're just going to pretend like we have 2 groups here. Okay, and we have, actually it is, yeah, okay. So we're just pretend like we're going to do just each of these graphs here with just 2 sets of data. Okay, so let me do it this way. It would be, yeah, let's just do it this way. Okay, so now I'm going to put in sand. You can see I've already played with this a little bit, so it just pops up. And cellulose fiber. And then for each of these, oh, I do need one more group of data, so I can put that there. Okay, we're just going to do one group, and we need to make sure that with each of these, we alternate. We kind of go down here so that they're not stacked right on top of each other. Okay, my minimum value is 0. My maximum value is 6 because that turbidity went from 0 to 6, or 0 to 5, I guess. Then you can check your labels. Please try to keep your labels pretty clean. The kids always want to go for the cursive. It is too hard to read, okay? You can also adjust your font size. Once you've picked that, then you can make a preview and you're able to get a really quick graph right here that you can use for your project, okay? When you want to print and save, you just go to print or download, whichever you like better. I'm going to download it, okay? I'm going to pick a PDF. This way I can put it right into my project, and I'm going to make sure that I save that page as my graph right to my desktop so I can find it. On our next episode, we'll take those results and we'll write our conclusion. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends and family, and I'll see you next time.